We have just crossed the halfway mark of the 32nd SEA Games in Cambodia. Team Singapore is still in the thick of the action, and we have plenty of ground to cover over the next 30 minutes. Hello, my name is Edward Russell, and welcome to Today at the Games, coming to you live from Phnom Penh. I promise you a medal-filled 30 minutes coming up with golds in Wushu, fencing, table tennis, swimming and esports, where the Singapore team finally confirmed its gold, its first ever since the sport was introduced to the SEA Games back in 2019. Rewinding to this morning first, though, and it was Wushu that got Singapore off to a superb start.
Team Singapore had a fruitful outing on day 2 of the Wushu competition, bagging 2 golds and 1 silver in 2 events. They are on track to equal or better their medal tally from the last edition. In the women's Daoshu and Gunshu combined event, Kimberly Ong kept her momentum after finishing first of 5 in Gunshu on Wednesday. The 20-year-old admitted she felt a lot of pressure coming into this SEA Games, but she managed well to handle her nerves. Kimberly emerged as the winner of the same event a year ago in her first try, and she would successfully defend the title with this solid display in Daoshu. She topped the score chart once again with the highest score of 9.603 and won the gold medal with a combined score of 19.206. Zoe Tan, meanwhile, calmed herself down after a shaky start in Gunshu. She performed fluidly and earned 9.58 points to rank second in Daoshu, just 0.023 points behind Kimberly. She would jump 2 places to finish second overall with a combined score of 19.043 to make it a 1-2 finish for Team Singapore. This was the same order they finished in the Hanoi Games.
Firstly, I'm very excited, very happy to be defending my gold medal. Honestly, although I knew it was possible, there were doubts at some times whether I could actually defend this gold medal. This year is a bit different from last year. Last year, after the first day, I was actually third in the placing, so I was like the chaser. But this year, I was the one being chased because I was first yesterday. So it was a bit stressful for me to come here and like, oh, I need to defend my gold medal. But yeah, I think everything went smoothly today. Yeah.
This medal means a lot to me because throughout the year I actually met with many circumstances like my academics and a lot of times where I faced deferment with my polytechnic. However, I managed to pull through everything and I go for competitions and training camps. So this medal really touched me because I'm so grateful for it and I never thought I would be able to defend this medal.
In the men's event, Joan Lim redeemed himself after missing out on a gold medal by 0.001 points in the Hanoi Games. After finishing third in Gunshu on Wednesday, he upped his game with some high-quality movements and earned a score of 9.71, the highest amongst 11 competitors. The 2017 Kuala Lumpur Games winner jumped 2 places to finish first with a combined score of 19.386 to reclaim the gold medal.
And it feels very special to me because I was so close to the gold medal last year. I was only 0.001 away. And to get a gold this year, it really means a lot. You know, it shows that all the hard work that I've put in the past few months, it really paid off. And to put the cherry on top, my last gold medal was 6 years ago, so it feels really nice to win it again this year.
Team Singapore has a chance to add more glory on the last day of the Wushu event on Friday. The team won 2 gold, 3 silvers and 1 bronze in the Hanoi Games last year. The esports game Valorant made its debut at the 32nd SEA Games, with 6 countries taking part in this multiplayer first-person shooter game. The objective is for a 5-person team to destroy the other team using a bomb called the Spike. Singapore defeated Vietnam 2-0 in the semi-finals to set up a showdown with Indonesia on Wednesday night. Having defeated Indonesia in the group stage, hopes were high. The Singapore team were more than up for the job and comfortably took the first game 13-8 in the best-of-3 series. In the second game, Singapore was leading 10-4 and were just 3 points from an historic gold when play was suspended. Indonesia filed a complaint alleging that Singapore had used a bug, allowing them to see their rival's position. After hours of deliberation, the final was postponed. On the morning of the 11th of May, with Indonesia still protesting, the organisers did a review and finally awarded a joint gold to both countries.
It's really unexpected to win the gold, but in my heart I knew like on a good day we will win any team easily, and today we did it, so yeah, feeling very happy. Overall we definitely exceeded our expectations. Like, to be really honest, because we are more focused on our official tournament circuit, we came in with very minimal practice as a team, and we just relied on our chemistry.
Yeah, what happened in Valorant wasn't quite in line with the motto of the games, which is sports live in peace, but it just goes to show how passionate people can get about sport and how sometimes you can almost cross that line. Singapore will next take part in another esports event, that is Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Meanwhile, we will be taking a very short break. When we come back, golds in table tennis and fencing. Welcome back to Today at the Games. And now, day 6 has been outstanding for Singapore. The fencing team took the 2 golds on offer today. That action is coming up in a very short while's time. But up first, table tennis, where Singapore claimed a title that they hadn't won since 2015.
The fencing competition got underway at the Troy Chungvar Convention Centre today. Team Singapore was represented by 2 fencers each in the women's sabre and the men's épée events. At the Hanoi Games last year, Singapore topped the medal standings in the sport with 6 gold medals. And they couldn't have asked for a better start to the competition, with Singapore featuring in both the gold medal matches today. In the women's sabre final, it was an all-Singaporean affair, as Juliet Heng and Jessica Ong both won their respective semi-finals against the Philippines and Cambodia. After a slow and cautious start, both fencers went toe-to-toe, racking up points with some good attacks. Midway through the first round, though, Ong suffered a leg injury. After a short delay, the match resumed. Heng went on to win 15-8 and clinch fencing's first gold for Singapore.
Well, firstly, I'm very happy that there was all Singapore finals, and then I came in this competition just wanting to have fun. So I did what I did, and then I won the medal. So I'm quite happy with my performance today. I definitely wanted to win the gold when I came on this competition, but because it was my first time, so I was slightly nervous. But my coach, Kim Sung-jun, believed in me the whole way, so I managed to pull through and do very well. I have Asian Games coming up. I've already started my preparation on that, so I'd like to go as far as possible. And I mean, of course, I want to win a medal, a gold medal, so I would like to just focus on my preparation and then do as well as possible. Before I came to this competition, I was having an injury already, so it was quite bad. And then before that, I went for a training camp, so it made it worse. However, because I told myself, since I'm already here, I'm just gonna do my best, try and enjoy. And then I managed to just forget about the pain and just go through it. Then, yeah, I managed to get a medal.
In the men's épée event, Singapore featured in both semi-finals. Simon Lee Rengier took on Jose Noelito Garcia from the Philippines in the first semi-final, but lost 15-1. He won a joint bronze medal.
My performance was, I guess, was kind of good at the start of the day, but when I progressed to the round of elimination, I couldn't manage my bouts as well, and was struggling quite a bit to keep up fight with the other fencers also. Yeah, so I hope to improve this aspect of my fencing so I can change the color of my medal in the future.
In the second semi-final, Singapore's Sito Jien Tong came up against Vietnam's Nguyen Tien Nhat. Tong won the match 15-12 to set up a final showdown with Garcia. In the final, Garcia put in some good attacks, but Jien Tong maintained his focus and composure to seal a 15-11 victory and win Singapore's second gold medal on day 1 of the fencing competition.
At the start, I didn't do so well, but after a while, after my first direct elimination match, I managed to fence better and better, and then eventually I managed to win the competition. At first, my coach just told me to be mentally stronger, to prepare my mindset for this competition. After a while, he gave me a little bit more sort of encouragement, they're telling me that I'm able to do it. Yeah. So overall, it's just more of like mental things and moral support. Yeah.
Table tennis, it's the men's final, and we've got Malaysia versus Singapore. Clarence Chu hoping for a great start. Leveled up at fives, power, good driving. He's missed it, it's the set. 11-8 in favour of Malaysia's 9-all. Oh, that's a great shot down the line. It's game point. And that, what a fight back that is. 11-9 to Singapore. And that's a big, big point. It's 10-6. He's done it. Celebrations for Singapore. They've got the first point on the board in terms of matches. Pang Kun will be doing his best to get this over with as soon as possible. Lovely backhand from the Pang Kun. 6 game points. And that's it. It's 11-4 in the first game. Great forehands from Cohen. And that's it. It's 11-9 to Malaysia. Oh, great play from Chung. Game and match points. And that's it. Kern Pang won his match by 3 games to 1. Isaac Kwek, 16 years old, ranked 68 in the world rankings. Game points to Singapore. One back, 9-10. Backhand serve. And that's it, it's 11-9 in the first. And a hand of victory goes up from Isaac Kwek. Oh, sensational. 12-13. And he's missed it. It's 14-12 in favour of Malaysia, 12-11. And that's it, it's 13-11. Malaysia have taken the lead. Here it is, match point, gold medal point. Who's got the patience? Gold medal on this. It's a beauty, and that's it! Singapore have the gold medal in the men's team event. A brilliant comeback from defeat.
Yeah, of course it feels amazing, you know, for us to finally win the men's team gold medal. I think the last time we won, I was still the youngest in the team. So, yeah, it's been quite a while. So I think we're all very delighted to, achieve this result.
It's a big achievement, because it's 3 local born players, first time since I don't know when. And yeah, I just very happy that we managed to pull through.
I still don't feel that it's real, because I just remember myself preparing for this tournament and telling myself that it was going to be a really tough game, and now here I am already winning 1 gold medal for Singapore. So I have no pressure going into any singles event. So yeah, I just try to give my all and play to this performance.
Yeah, so what a result for the men's table tennis team, coming from behind against our Causeway rivals to claim a title that they hadn't won since 2015. A huge congratulations to all 5 men. We'll be back shortly with more goals. That's in swimming. And we have Song Rae-yong with the first non-marathon medal. We'll see you in a bit. It's the last stretch on Today at the Games, with action from the final day of swimming coming up. First though, Song Rae-yong running the 10,000 metres. He grabbed the silver, a national record, and the first medal in the 10,000 metres in 40 years, since Cha Cha Sing back in 1983.
These are the athletes who will battle for gold, silver and bronze. Third in this race, So Rui-Yong, twice the SEA Games marathon champion, national record holder as well. The men's 10,000 metre final underway. 25 laps of the track, whose name will be etched in history here. Prayogo and So Rui-Yong of Indonesia and Singapore find themselves sitting in very handy positions. 500 metres to go now. Who is going to make a move? So Rui-Yong looks to make a move around the outside over the last lap. If he puts the hammer down, they take the bell. Who has led the way for much of this race. He ran his own race here, but the gold medal is going to be claimed by Ricky Martin Luther Simbalon. Run to a very fine gold medal in the men's 10,000 metre final. Simbalon is the champion, 31.08. Singapore's So Rui-Yong finishes second.
I feel satisfied. Like I said, my expectations coming in wasn't very high for this SEA Games. 6 weeks preparation, so to come away with 4th and 2nd, I think it's extremely satisfying. Obviously, I would have been a lot happier if I had managed to accelerate the last lap and catch the leader, but he really deserves it. Like, he set the pace most of the way. Obviously, athletics on the up. I think this is the first 10,000 meter medal in 40 years or something like that. I was told earlier, I think Shalandran or Marinda told me. So, yeah, I thought I would be happier with a medal, but I do think it's my last ever track race, because from next SEA Games onwards, I am going to be racing the marathon, and I would like to get the gold medal there. And I think I broke my national record again today, so like I said, aging like wine. Look out for me in 2 years in the marathon in Bangkok.
2 Vietnamese, 2 Thais and 2 Singaporeans in the field.
So the 800 meters is one of the longest events in the swim program.
Tan Ching Hui, all the way through. National record is 8:35.41, one of the long-standing national records set in 2009 when Lynette Lim won at the Vientiane SEA Games. And the SEA Games in terms of chasing after the queen of the middle to long distance, heading into the final 100. Not the same ferocity in terms of the legs from Ashley. She was using it quite a lot from the middle part of this race, increasing her stroke rate, closing in on 80 per minute now as she heads home to the final 50. Almost there, almost getting it, and I think, yep, 8:41.05 is the new personal best for Tan Ching Hui. Can't take down the SEA Games record or the national record, and surely that's going to be a new personal best as well for Ashley Lim, and for the first time since 1973. That's it, Tan Ching Hui yet again, her 4th gold medal at these games. And here it is, 8:46.88. How about taking down your personal best by 12.1 seconds?
The conditions weren't ideal. Like in the middle of that 8:3, I was like burning up towards the last 200 meters. And then I just told myself, like, just keep going. You know, my arms like felt like they were stones. I almost couldn't lift them out of the water, but yeah, I was just like, do it for Singapore, you know. I think someone reminded me that we're really close to our previous medal tally. So yeah, I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna aim for that and yeah, make it as good of a night as possible.
Accomplishing the treble in the 200, 400 and now 800 freestyle. So the 4x100 meters medley relay is the final race.
So we're starting with the backstroke before going on to the breaststroke, butterfly, and then the freestyle.
It is the Philippines who lead off and lead after leg number 1 with Salvino, the SEA Games record holder, touching home, and then bringing Tanya De La Cruz, their national record holder in the 100 meters breaststroke. Had the changeover, but I'm sure it is a lot less right now. And if she gives it to Jing, half a body length ahead, it's almost a smoke show, and they're almost gone, Roanne. All about the changeover here, as I said. This is the most dangerous changeover. Just got to judge this one right. Oh, that's as safe as you get. Couldn't get any safer than that. Jingwen plunges into the pool. How about those last 3 swimmers for Team Singapore? No one's going to stop Team Singapore. In fact, they're looking at that SEA Games record of 4:07.05, which was set by the team in 2019. Sizable, the lead, and surely no way now of coming back. Swimming in the final leg. Jingwen giving Tingwen the lead Watch the time, 4:07.05. Remember the SEA Games record? What a way to end her SEA Games campaign in 2019. If she can take that down, it's been taken down. Singapore with gold and another SEA Games record. Hua Ting-wen anchoring another team. She knew she was going to win, but that's how much she wanted the record.
I don't know, this is my first relay at SEA Games and my first SEA Games goal, so I'm speechless.
That hurt a lot. I looked at the split and it's not where I needed to be, but we still got the job done, so I'm really, really proud.
I think this might be a little bit emotional for me, and I think more emotional for my sister, because it's not going to be the last relay that we have together, but it's the last SEA Games relay, and it's always been a fun one for us.
These games have shown that our relays, the women's relays, we are strong, and like that's just very representative of our team. So I'm really proud to have been able to be a part of this one, and I'm thankful that they had me on it with them. So yeah, I'm really proud of them.
And Cambodia 2023 will be remembered as the games where Singapore achieved its biggest medal haul ever.
So what a way for swimming to sign off from this edition of the Games, including the 3 golds just won in the pool in the women's 800-metre free, the 4x100 medley and the men's 200 fly. The medal tally now looks like this after day 6. 36 golds for Singapore, 30 silvers and 36 bronzes, 102 in total. Singapore in 5th. Vietnam still right up the top. So it wasn't quite to be for Team Singapore in the pool in terms of surpassing their best gold medal SEA Games haul, but there's still history to be made tomorrow as Shanti Pereira goes for an historic gold in the women's 100-metre dash. Will she get that 100 and 200-metre gold medal at the same games? You can tune in at 5 p.m. on WeWatch 2 to find out. Before that, though, you can catch the men's and women's singles and doubles badminton action on MeWatch 1 at 10 a.m. and MeWatch 3 will showcase our Taekwondo exponents. That is at 3 p.m. So much to look forward to for now, though. Thank you for joining us. MediaCorp's coverage of Day 6 of the Games. And as always, tune in at 9:30 p.m. tomorrow for Today at the Games for a comprehensive roundup of everything Team Singapore. Until then, my name is Ed Russell, and goodbye for now.